will be the Captain of Coonery, who has entered the shallow walls of the Hall of Shame this week. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the show where we anoint the wankster of the week. So let's drop that real quick. Now, wankster of the week goes to a gentleman by the name of Chester Hanks. He is the son of critically acclaimed actor Tom Hanks. And he is also a rapper who goes by the name of Chet Haze. Very sophisticated name for a rapper. I'm Chet Haze. Chet Haze. Right? Shaken, not stirred. Mom, swag. Now, Chet Haze is the wankster this week because he feels that white artists, white rappers in particular, should be given the right to say the N-word in songs. Now, I was reading this, and I said to myself, this thing is coated heavily within white privilege. All right? So I'm going to read what he said, and then I'm going to give out my diatribe, all right? And I quote, oh, let me fix my mic real quick. It's just a little, there we go, now I can hear myself. All right, and I quote, if I say the word nigga, I say it amongst people I love and who love me. If I say, F y'all hating ass niggas, it's because that's really how I felt at the time. And I don't accept society getting to decide what anybody can or can't say. That's something we call free speech. Now, I understand the older generation who grew up in the Jim Crow era might have strong feelings against this. And that's understandable. But what I'm saying is this is 2015. And even though we are still far from where we need to be, and black people are still literally being killed by a racist and effed up system, we have also reached a point where the word can no longer have a negative connotation if we so choose. And who is to say only black people can use it? The way I see it, it's a word that unifies the culture of hip-hop across all races, which is actually kind of a beautiful thing. It's a word that can be used out of camaraderie and love, not just exclusively for black people. What's the point in putting all these built-up rules about it? It's time to let go. You can hate me or love me for it, but can't nobody tell me what I can or can't say. It's got nothing to do with trying to be a thug. It's about the culture of the music. And that's all I have to say about that. No pun intended. It's all love. Some people will get it, some people won't. Either way, I'm going to keep living my life however the F I want. It's all love. Now, a couple things to add.
Ooh.
Mr. Chet Haze. While I do understand where you're coming from about how hip-hop unifies all races, you have to understand that the word nigga means a bit more than just camaraderie and respect amongst your fellow peers. This is a word that has been deeply dabbled throughout times in history, and it has manifested itself from one meaning to the other. But at the end of the day, its root meaning still exists even within that context. Now, you may want to say nigga this, nigga that in a song just so you can feel like you're one with the brothers or whatever the case may be. But if that was the case as far as the word has lost its meaning in terms of the deeper aspects of it and how it has a new meaning within hip-hop, if that is the case, then how come many rappers who aren't black haven't followed your train of thought? How come we haven't heard this from other white rappers in America, in Italy, for example, in the UK, Germany, etc.? How come they don't follow that same line of reasoning? Because they know of the historical context that it comes with. Hell, the biggest white rapper ever, Eminem, besides that one track that he did about his black ex-girlfriend, in which he never even said the word nigga, has never said the word nigga in a rap song before, ever. Why? Because he understands the history of it, the contextual aspects of it, and therefore he has respect for his peers to not say that word. Sure, there are some black rappers who will give other white rappers clemency to say the word, like a Mr. Fab giving V Nasty the cosign to say nigga. But those are very few and far in between. So what you need to understand is the historical context of it. You did say that there were people who grew up in the Jim Crow era who may not agree with you. You need to read deeply into as to why they wouldn't agree with you. This isn't a case of someone being able to say a simple word and you not being allowed to say it. That sounds very high school. It sounds very elementary, if I may say so myself. At the end of the day, have respect for other people and not use the word. I mean, if this is the case, then let's dive into other racial epitaphs that involve the word nigga. Are you allowed to now say porch monkey? Are you allowed to say jigaboo? Are you allowed to say darky? Are you allowed to say jungle bunny? So on and so forth. So you see, this is why anyone who isn't black cannot say this. Can you be a member of the hip-hop community? Yes, of course, please, we embrace it. But at least respect the fact that you cannot use that word. This is like being invited into someone's house, but them asking you to not put your feet on the couch. Even though they do it, doesn't give you the clemency to do it yourself. So, while I tried to understand where you're coming from, I just can't give you the pass on this, homie. And with that being said, you are getting the wankster this week. Do you deserve this wankster? Of course you do. So I'm going to drop on you like this, Mr. Chet Haze. Whoop, wrong drop. Let me do that one more time. Do you deserve this wankster? Of course you do. Let me drop that real quick.